US President Joe Biden is being tipped not to depart too far from the China policies of Donald Trump. They have been popular domestically. In a major foreign policy speech, Mr. Biden warned of advancing authoritarianism in China, but says he will use diplomacy to get relations back on track.
We'll also take on directly the challenges posed by our prosperity, security, and democratic values by our most serious competitor, China. We'll confront China's economic abuses, counter its aggressive, coercive action to push back on China's attack on human rights, intellectual property, and global governance. But we are ready to work with Beijing when it's in America's interest to do so.
He did mention China, and he did mention strengthening alliances with America's partners, which he said had been atrophied to some extent. So I would expect closer relationships with Japan, South Korea, Australia, and certain ASEAN partners with the Biden administration and also with India. I think President Biden wouldn't stray too much from President Trump's policies because they have been popular in the domestic arena in terms of being tough on China, ensuring that China does not take advantage of the United States, and the United States is able to compete with China both economically and strategically in the world. So he's not going to change Trump's tough policy too much, but he did say he would engage with China for mutual benefit, and he also emphasized that while America would be taking moral leadership in the world as well as strategic leadership, it will also work with other parties for mutual benefit. So I think while the Biden administration will continue to be tough on China in some aspects, it will also seek to work with China. And instead of using too much rhetoric, I think they will also employ diplomacy and back channels and so on to see if some of their differences could be narrowed and there could be win-win solutions.